Nowadays I see a lot of people with hair issues and they have reasons like pollution, stress, bad shampoos, chemicals. And shampoo I think is we all use. So let me ask you guys what shampoo you use and why.
I have no distinct, I have to use a certain brand. Anything which suits me at that particular time, I use that. My scalp is dry usually, so what I prefer is to hydrate my scalp and rejuvenate it. I use Dove ka dry scalp ke liye. There's a shampoo which comes, I usually prefer that.
बेसिकली ऐसा कोई है नहीं, रैंडमली कोई भी शैम्पू यूज़ कर सकते हैं वैसे।
मैं हेड एंड शोल्डर यूज़ करता हूँ क्योंकि डैंड्रफ वगैरह होता है तो वो सही हो जाता है, साफ़ हो जाता है, इसलिए अच्छा लगता है वो शैम्पू मुझे।
Saw that you must have tried something or the other and still struggling with your hair. Because you don't know the right shampoo, right product, what to use, what not to use. To get rid of these problems, you should know about your scalp. So let's go to my wonderland. Hi, I am Nayab Shah, hair expert. Today I'm going to tell you how ignorant you are with your hair and how can you deal with your hair and scalp problems. How many of you have gone to an expert for your scalp and hair check? Very few maybe, or maybe none of you. It is very important to take a professional help. So we have 3 volunteers today. So let me tell you the difference between their scalp. The first case what we have is a receding hairline. As you can see, the hair fall only in the front, the hairline is receding back. Everywhere we have enough hair. So very importantly, you should use the right shampoo, right product for your hair. Oil is a very much concern. You know, we should wash. If we have oily hair, a lot of dust attracts, a lot of pollution attracts. Any problem can happen. So washing is a very important part. So what he can do, he can just use the right shampoo. For him, if you want to get rid of that, you cannot just control it. If your hair is gone, if the follicle is gone, it cannot come back. Transplantation is the only option. If you should not wait to get bald all over, you can still do a transplantation just for a hairline maybe. So they can just make a thicker hairline in the front. And most importantly, you should maintain it at basics. The basics is very important, like a right shampoo, right conditioner, and you should cut them short from the front. If you have receding hairline, you should never keep them long in the front, which is not a right sign. It will lead to more hair fall in the front. So this case is more of a breakage, which leads to hair fall. Our client has henna in his hair, as you can see, and it leads to hair breakage first because henna makes your hair very dry and frizzy. And then it turns into maybe hair fall and scalp get infected sometimes with henna because a lot of oil consumption you can see on the scalp. So what I should advise, stop using henna first. Henna is not meant for all kind of hair, and start using conditioner with wash. Shampoo it every day and use a conditioner which is more water-based conditioner because with henna hair you have to put a lot of moisture, water-based moisture in hair. So this is very much important to use the right conditioner for such hair. In this case, maintain hygiene and keep them short. Okay, so let's move on to our next case. Our client has lost all his hair, as we can see. So I think what is important for him to take a basic care, which I told you before, shampooing and just keeping the scalp clean hygienically. And I think what option he has left with is a transplant. Because in such case, if you lost all your hair, you have no follicle left, you have no open pores left, transplant is the only option. But before doing transplant, after doing transplant, this is very important to take a basic care because you can also lose hair after transplant if you don't do all these basics, which is washing, conditioning. Oil doesn't really work for such hair. Oil is not good because you have such excess oil in your scalp, so you can avoid oiling. It is very important to maintain a basic wash, a hygiene routine for your scalp because scalp is your health. Scalp is the roots. So if you have a healthy scalp, you can have a healthier hair. Eat healthy and take care of your hair before it's too late.